Well, hello there, planner friends. You've reached the channel Plan with Fox, where you, my friends, plan with Fox, who is me. Dude, it was so bad this week. That was the worst one. That's the worst one that I've said. Okay. Anyway, this was last week. This adorable little dragon kit that I freaking loved, and I didn't end up filling out very much, and I don't know why, because I had the time this week. Layla Grace. She's trying to get into the trash. She's like opening the trash can over and over and searching for things, but there's nothing like in there except that I did just have peanut butter and jelly crackers for lunch. So there might be some residue of peanut butter on a napkin that she's going for. So anyway, if you hear me saying Layla Grace, yes, you, that's why. So we are on to the week of Monday, September 16th through Sunday, September 22nd. Before I jump into the planning part, I wanted to share with you the things that I bought in the Wild Collab sale, because I will be using one of those kits for this week. So first things first is from Caffeine Queens. First of all, they knew that I loved these little sticky note pads that we got at Go Wild. So I got 2 of these as a little bonus in my kit. They always send you a little cookie and a little note because they're the best. And I bought a few kits from them. So I bought this cute little tropical, it's called Sunset Beach. So I bought that kit, which has date covers, of course. I bought this because I fucking am obsessed with sea life. Okay, space and sea life. If you make either space or sea life, or if you make octopi in space, fucking I will buy 1,000 of your kits, okay? That's what I want in my life. So I got those kits, and they're each, I got 3 pieces, because they're the same kind of thing where you can build your own kit. And that's usually what I do, because I just buy the pieces that I need rather than buy the whole kit and have stuff that I'm not going to use. So that's what I got from Caffeine Queens. Thank you, ladies. You're fabulous. I love it. And then I ordered some stuff from the Fat Cat Designs, which is another shop that I discovered at Go Wild. I sat at their table, and look how cute this is. This is Flora, their little kitty mascot, and I did go a little bit wild with the Flora sticker, so check her out. So there she is at movie. So when we go to see a movie, I can use Flora there now. There she is going for a drive. I can use that when we go on road trips. Here she is cooking. I'm gonna use a bunch of those. Look at her in her little walking shoes with her little headphones on. She's going for a walk, so I got a bunch of these to use for whenever we go for walks. And taco, Flora and her tacos, because we love to have taco nights. I'm gonna be using one of those for today. And I had these were in the kit that I got at Go Wild, and I got more of these for editing my planner videos, because I do use those all the time. And then I got from their shop this adorable Halloween kit, super, super cute. And I got another kit, should I show you? I'm gonna use it next week. Should I show you? Yeah, I'll show you. Sleepy kitties. I go buck nutty on cute kitties. I can't have a cat because husband's super allergic, and Layla Grace loves cats. I think I've mentioned that before. She loves cats, and we can't have them because husband will just sneeze all the time. So whenever there's like cute kitties in planner things, yeah, I go buck nutty and buy them. So those are the 2 that I got. And then the third one that I got was from Jackie Plans, which is the one that I will be using today. This kit is from Jackie Plans, there we go, who is another person I met at Go Wild. So I was definitely hitting up all the people that I met at Go Wild. And this is, as I mentioned before, something that I love, a space kit. So this is what I'm gonna use for today. It's super, super cute. And I also got some of these rainbow half boxes. And then she threw in some freebies of some like snarky little things. She threw in actually a whole bunch of freebies. She also threw in a bunch of other freebies from other shops that were participating in the sale. So I got these cute little washies that'll go perfectly with this kit. And the washies are from Washi You Doing on Etsy. Oh, we got this from the Planners World. And since fall is coming, I'm gonna use that soon. I don't know, I think the official first day of fall is Monday. It's a weird late fall start this year. Normally it would be like the 20th or the 21st, but it's 23rd. So I'm gonna save this for next week, and I'm gonna use this on the first day of fall. Actually, I have a whole bunch of shit. Like this first day of fall here is gonna be just covered in fucking stickers because I got so many of them because I love fall, because I'm a goth, and that's our fucking season. Yeah, we came to play. So anyway, let's get into the planning. I also wanna say that since it is fall, I am finally burning candles, which I used to do religiously until I started filming Plan With Me's. And if my desk was less of a disaster zone right now, I would just show a picture of what it looks like. Maybe I'll clean my desk a little bit and then I will show a picture. But what the problem is, my setup here is that I have my camera set up here in the place where my candles used to be. So I would like to point out that my dog has been sleeping until I started filming this video. She has just been sacked out all freaking day. And all of a sudden, as soon as I started filming this, she's like, hey! Are you done now? No, she's not done. So last week was a pretty okay week. A couple important things happened. First thing was, we went to 80s night and that was a lot of fun. It wasn't really important, but it was a lot of fun. And then the next morning, I had my long run, and my friend Jen is training for her first marathon, and she's doing Marine Corps, which is at the end of October. And she had her first 20 miler, and she was like super wicked nervous about it. And I was like, well, you know what? I have 19 miles, so I'll just run 20 with you. What's one more mile at the end of that? And I was like, I'll run with you. And she was like all worried, and she's like, what if I have to slow down? And I was like, it's 20 miles, it's a training run. You're gonna have to slow down, and it's gonna be fine. We'll slow down together, and it'll be great. Oh, that just ripped off like part of the page. I don't know what's going on today with this washi. It's not this washi, it's this thing. Sometimes I get the grip wrong on it. It's great when it works well, and sometimes I get the grip wrong on it, and I end up tearing washi tape. Anyway, I said it's a 20 miler. You're gonna slow down at some point, and that's totally fine. And just, you know, overhydrate the day before, overpack nutrition, pack way, like twice as much nutrition as you think you need, because it's gonna be the race or the long run where you figure out how much you need. So we went out, we all met at 6:30 in the morning, and we were the only two that had that many miles. Everybody else had like 16 or less. So we met at 6:30, our whole group, and I was like that annoying person who's like super pumped up, and I was like so excited for her. I know she was super nervous, and I was like, no, I have to carry this. I have to be extra excited so that she doesn't worry. So I like showed up with the Jock Jam song playing, because you know, someone has to show up with the Jock Jam song playing, right? You know? So that was me. And my friends did not disown me, so that was good. That was a nice surprise. But we were all like kind of hyped and excited for her, and it was kind of neat because she has run with a couple different running groups, and so she knew people all over who were out running, and we kept encountering people, and they were like, Jen, go girl, you're doing so great, it's today your big run. And she fucking killed it. We did the 20 miles, and then I had to do some speed work at the end. So mile 20, I did some 30-second pickups, and I would like run 30 seconds ahead and then run back and meet her, and then we would do our walk break, and it was really fun, and it was really great, and I was super proud of her, and she's gonna kill it at her marathon. She has one more 20 miler. Her training plan has 2 20 milers, which my first marathon training plan did not. The one that I'm doing right now does, because I'm doing an ultra hopefully shortly after it. I'm drinking rosé in the middle of the day because I'm off, so what the fuck. Today's a rest day. I did my workout in the morning. It is Monday, by the way. I should add that. I have been normally planning on Sundays now that I have my new work schedule, but last night I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed fucking early. I did go to bed really early. We both did. We went to bed at like, I was reading in bed for a little bit, but basically we were in bed at like 9 o'clock last night. No shame in my game. That was the goal for this weekend, was run 20 miles and then try to catch up on sleep. So Saturday night, husband wanted to have a party with his work friends, and I just was not in the place emotionally where I wanted to be around that many people. So Layla Grace and I got a hotel for the night. We went up to Cranberry, which is about 35 minutes or so from our house. And this hotel has a really good restaurant in it, and it's dog friendly. So we checked in there, and I had a nice dinner. Oh shit, I almost put Friday on Thursday. Woo, caught that one before it happened. But we checked into the hotel, I had a nice dinner, and then we were gonna order room service and watch The Secret Life of Pets, which I have never seen. It came out, no, it must have been the month after we lost our first pit bull, Lucy, and I was just like, didn't emotionally have the strength to watch a dog movie, and so I'd never seen it. So I was like, oh, this will be perfect, we'll watch it. So go to dinner, come back to the room, gonna get set up, and I'm like so fucking tired because I did not take a nap after my 20 miler, which was my first mistake. I should have done that. Didn't do that. So I was exhausted. So I was like, I'll just take a nap for an hour. I'll set an alarm for 10 p.m. We'll order room service, and then we'll watch the movie. So at 10 o'clock, got up, go to put the movie together. and realized my remote's not working for my portable DVD player, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I opened the back of it and the batteries had corroded, so I have to replace the batteries in there. But end result being we did not get to watch the movie, so basically we ordered some french fries from room service and went to bed. So I did 2 nights in a row of like early bedtime, and my body just needed it. Really, I'm becoming more of a morning person the older I get up early. As you know, I'm doing my like creative morning thing, and I'm liking being a morning person. I'm not gonna put that's right here. Okay, so I'll tell you why I'm going back and forth about this. This morning I walked dogs. I want to put in, since today's my day off, or one of my days off, I wanted to put in a to-do list. So again, when I order these kits, usually when you order a printable kit, you get the whole thing, and then I just choose which ones I want to print. When you order they've printed the kit for you, the pre-printed kits, you pay per sheet usually. So usually I'm like, I don't really need anything else on that sheet, so I'll save the money and only order certain sheets. Well, in this situation, I wasn't thinking that I would need the check boxes, so I didn't order check boxes, but I have this old kit, which was a Mardi Gras kit, but this actually will fit the color scheme here. So I'm gonna use this for the check boxes. Oh, let me put my dog walk from Rose Paper Party. Her dog has been cuting it up on Instagram, so if you don't follow Rose Paper Party on Instagram and you love pit bulls, do yourself a favor and follow her. Okay, so I'm gonna use that, but then I'm gonna use these little spaceships from Jackie's kit here. Do you ever ask yourself how you got to be such a mess? There we go. Yeah, so basically what I have to do today is edit photos, do this, edit this, and do laundry. Do hours and hours and hours of laundry. So I'm gonna put on here laundry, because that's the big one. Film plan with me. I almost spelled film wrong. Cool. Edit photos, and I have to finish putting up the decorations. It has never taken me this long to do decorations. I don't know what's going on. Part of it's because like my house is not as clean as I want it to be, and so I'm like stressing about that, and I don't want to put stuff in place when it doesn't go into place because it's not ready yet. My life, it is so stressful. Okay, cool. So that's all the things that I'm gonna do today. And then, of course, tonight is Monday, and that means it's cage night. Cage night, I'm gonna put that on the bottom here. And you know what I can put? Because we're going on Monday night, and you know what Monday night is? Monday night is 90-cent taco night. And you know what that means? I can use Flora having a taco. Oh yeah, there she is. Oops, don't cover up the word cage. The only bad thing about burning these candles is it suddenly got hot as balls in here, and I don't know why. I don't think candles generated that much heat, but I guess joke's on me, they do. I did all of Monday because I had to get it through my brain. I just had to do it in that process, even though it didn't seem right. Okay, Tuesday's gonna be another day of to-do listing things, so I'm gonna use the bottom box there, and then I'll do Wednesday's back to work day. This is my first time in my actual, well, close to my actual rotation for work. I did have a flu clinic on Thursday night, and then I had to go into work afterwards to drop off the remaining flu shots that I didn't use, and then after that I stayed for a little bit to get caught up because we had a brand new grad working that day, and so she had left a couple things, so I just finished that up, so I did stay a little bit late. But other than that, this has been my first week in my official rotation, which has been kind of nice. Like, I really do feel like I've been getting a lot of stuff done. I would have gotten some more stuff done yesterday, but I was balls tired, like just had no energy all day. I did my shakeout run, and we did cook dinner, and that was good, but other than that, it was just like the energy to do anything was like noticeably lacking. Tried to watch a Steeler game. That was a waste of time. I used to really be into the Steelers, and I'm just not anymore. I mean, it's fine. They're fine. Whatever. I'll watch the game if it's on and I'm home. Don't care, but just not really feeling it. So, okay. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. This is something I got as a table mate gift at Go Wild. Somebody gave these out at the table that I was sitting at on the second day. So I'm using this as my to-do list. I alternate my to-do list so I don't run out of any one, because I like all the different variety of notepads. Okay, so walk the dogs, that's on there. Film the plan with me is right there. Laundry. Order new shoes, I already did that, I had to do that. The last couple miles of the run on Saturday, I was like, why does my heel hurt so much? And I looked at my shoe and realized there was a hole in my shoe. I was like, oh, whoops. So I do want to finish editing the photos. I have finished October photos, which is the ones that I'm on. I'm on October of 2017. I'm not that far behind. I'm on October 2017 of my camera phone photos, the ones that I take on my phone as opposed to like the ones that we take on the DSLR. The DSLR is caught up until May, I think. So that's still behind, but listen, if we're gonna talk about photos, we're gonna talk about them. We're not gonna talk about them in this moment, okay? It's a serious situation in this house. So I also rolled up all the coins that were in my piggy bank, and we got like $70, okay? We're going to dinner on these coins that I rolled. I didn't realize how long it had been since I rolled coins, because we used to have a thing at the bank that you could just take them in and you didn't have to actually roll them. You just took them in however, and it would count them automatically, and they got rid of it. So I miss those days. So tomorrow, first thing, I have speed work. I'm meeting my running partner at the track. I'm just gonna write track with Christy, 8:45. And then after that, we're going to lift. I finally am starting to feel like, okay, I am back in my rhythm of like working out and running and doing things that I need to be doing. Like this, having these days off has been really, really good this week. So I was off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today is Monday, and tomorrow Tuesday, and then I'm back to work. So that's how my rotation's gonna be. It'll be work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, off Sunday, work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I have 6 days off. That's how my work schedule is gonna go. So this was really great to get like stuff organized and, you know, kind of get back on track with things. We meal planned, and we are going to do some meal prepping tomorrow. That'll be on here. So we're lifting with our trainer at 10:15, and then we're going to brunch after. This is another sticker from Jackie Plans, the brunch time stickers with a little pile of pancakes on it. So we're doing brunch after we lift tomorrow. So I'll do run, then lift, then brunch. And I have to go to Trader Joe's because I'm running out of my Trader Joe's staples. And if I run out of Trader Joe's, nobody's happy. I'm gonna do a thing. Don't judge. I changed my mind. I'm gonna take laundry. I love this kind of whiteout, but then you have to get started sometimes. I'm gonna take laundry off of this because I have this freebie that I got from Jackie. It says UGG laundry. And since I have so freaking much of it, I'm gonna use that. And where it did say that, I'm gonna put in instead clean desk, because my desk, exclamation point, remains an unholy mess. And I want to be able to burn my fucking fall candles, okay? Because tomorrow, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to Yankee Candle. It's my annual Yankee Candle outing. That's what I'm doing. So I'll put this here. I'm going to do actually Trader Joe's and Yankee Candle. So 2 errands, Trader Joe's and Waterfront. And there are 2 things at the Waterfront. The Waterfront is like a little shopping area in Pittsburgh. There's shops, there's restaurants. It's also where the running and biking trail is that we use a lot. But there's a Barnes & Noble, and there's a Yankee Candle. Every year I go and I buy all the fall fashion mags. I'm a little bit late for it this year. It's already the middle of September. I hope that the fall fashion mags are still there. I might have missed it. But I always go buy the fall fashion mags, and I have a night where I just drink wine and read fall fashion mags the whole night. And that's gonna be Wednesday, hopefully, if I can make it work. If I can get them on this day. But also I always get those like buy 3 get 3 free Yankee Candle coupons, and so I always go to the store and get they have cute fall stuff every single year. You can't see what I have on my desk right now. I have these from last year. The other ones are burning, so you can't see them, but they're super cute. I have this, let me see if I can get him out here. This guy. Got him I think 2 years ago. Maybe he's in focus there. I have to put a new candle in, he's almost out. But just stock up on some stuff. They always have nice fall scents and cool designs. Okay, so after I'm done with my little errands, when I come home, I'm probably gonna take a nap. Actually, I might take a nap, you never know. Okay, track, lift, brunch, buy fashion mags and candles. Then we're having dinner, and I have to meal prep. Ooh. I do have this meal plan for the week, because I did actually meal plan. So our grocery store does these things called food perks and fuel perks. They have a gas station that they own, that is their partner. When you buy groceries, you can either use your points to get money off of gas, or you can accumulate the points and use it for groceries. And I've been using it for groceries because we buy a lot of groceries. Not a lot of groceries, but like we buy like produce and things that are expensive. So I use that. So I did my big shopping, so I meal planned for that. So I actually know what we're eating. Exciting. So I can fill this out. So tonight is squirrel cage. Tomorrow, sweet garlic chicken, and I'm making a Brussels sprout slaw with that as well. Then Wednesday is going to be chili lime chicken. I'm just putting the entrees in here because there's not really room for the side dishes as well. Thursday is date night dinner, and then the next 3 nights I'm eating at my parents'. I will be staying with them for the weekend. I will get to that in a minute. So the rest of Tuesday. So I did put the meal plan over here, so I think that's everything off of my list for Tuesday. I'll leave this open because there's going to be more chores. And actually, you know what, instead of leaving it open, I do have, okay, Wednesday is back to work. So Wednesday I do have to run. I don't know if I'm going to run before work or after work. Usually I've been running after work, but I kind of want to just be lazy after work. So if I can get up and run, then I'll do that. It's just easy. It's just like 3 miles, so it's not a big deal. So then this is going to be for my creative mornings. The reason I am going to use the half box after all is because I want to work on photos and I want to track how many photos I'm editing. Okay, here's the situation, right? So I switched over to my new bullet journal for the end of the year. So this is going to be September through December. And I wanted to move, I have been tracking my photo edits. I think I've talked about this before. I've been tracking them back here. I've been tracking them in the end of my Erin Condren planner. Back here, I decided to move them into my bullet journal because my bullet journal is more where I'm tracking like movies that I've watched, books that I've read, things like that, miles that I've run, which I have to move my trackers into this, which I haven't done yet. So that's on the plan for today or tomorrow. But I did move over the photo edits, and this is what we have. So when I last tabulated, it was April 24th, and I had 25,852 photos to edit in the queue. When I tabulated yesterday, I had 26,144 photos. Not all of these are keepers, and I think, especially in this portion here of the camera phone for 2019, I think I have a ton of like videos that I have to pull out of there, which won't be photo edits. Those will just be either things that I've used from my vlog or from my Instagram stories. So those won't be anything that I have to do anything with except for just account for them. So I don't think that the number's actually as high as it seems, but it's still pretty high. So anyway, this is my project. So I am working currently through 2017. As you can see, I'm up to October. So I have October, November, and December left. October has 1,083 photos. I'm down now to like 820 as of this morning because part of it was because there were like 4 photos that were accidentally taken as burst shots. So I got rid of like 20 photos with each one of those. So that was easy. But anyway, I'm just going through and editing, throwing out blurry ones, titling things, especially because I have a lot of pictures of the dogs that I walk and I want to remember their names. So I'm like labeling them with the dog names, cropping a little bit, just to have. I feel like we take so many photos with our camera, with our phone cameras now, and we don't treat them the same way that we treat our DSLR cameras or like our, you know, digital camera pictures where we might be more inclined to print them or do a scrapbook or whatever. We're just kind of like, oh, it's on my phone, I just took a whole bunch of pictures and whatever. So I'm trying to be more respectful of my phone photos. So that's what this is about. So anyway, I want to track every day. I figured it out. If I edit 264 photos a day for the rest of the year, I will finish my entire backlog by January 1st, not counting anything else that we take, which is the troublesome part because I take photos every day. And we're going on vacation in a week and a half, so I'll be taking a lot of photos there. Anyway, whatever, don't crush my dreams. Let me have my dreams. I fucking put something down and can't find it. Never mind, I found it. Anyway, 264 photos a day, okay? That's the target here. Now, on a day when I'm off, like yesterday, I definitely did more than that because I was off and I was just like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and made that sound the whole time, and yeah, that was pretty good. This seems nice. Anyway, I just want things to be tidy so that I can enjoy my days off, okay? That's what this is all about. I want to be organized so that I can be more present. Yeah. Wednesday is back to work. This is the longest plan with me ever. I also want to let everybody know that I did finally edit and post my very first vlog. And it covers the week that we were in Kentucky on vacation. I think it was a lot of fun, and it was so fun to put together. I hope it's as fun to watch, but you should definitely check that out. I will link that below. I'll also link to Jackie's shop, of course, so you can see if you like this cute kit, and her like snarky things are hilarious. Wednesday night, aside from cooking, I don't really have any other plans, so I'm just gonna leave that open there. Thursday is back to work. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing is I'm cutting these little like habit tracker thingies because I'm not really using them for habit tracking, but I am using these little boxes for tracking my work shifts. I don't know what I'm doing for fitness on Thursday, so that'll be to be determined. Probably a walk. I would guess it's gonna be a walk if I had to guess anything. In fact, I'm so sure that it's going to be a walk that I'm going to use. Oh, forgot I also have these little, this is from Oh Hello Stationery, which I fucking love. That's one of my favorite shops of all time. I'm going to use this little dumbbell for lifting here. I also didn't write the time in. We're lifting at 10 and then brunching right after. Okay, Thursday work, and then gonna go for a little walk with Flora in her little walking shoes. Boop, 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 boop. There she is. And then I'm gonna put this in here, but I don't know what we're doing yet. So husband has to go away for the weekend. He is going to a wedding, a family wedding out of town, and I could not get the weekend off of work. So I cannot go. So he is going. So Layla and I will stay at my parents' house because they're getting back from their vacation Thursday night or Friday morning. And I'm so excited to see them because I miss the shit out of them because they've been gone for weeks and weeks. So we're gonna stay with them over the weekend while husband is up in New York with his family. And then that way I can still get to work and still go to my runs and it'll be fine. But anyway, before he leaves on Thursday night, we're having a date night. I don't know, we haven't decided where we're gonna go to dinner, but we're gonna go out to dinner and have a nice night together. And then I will have to pack. That's the other thing I have to do is pack for the weekend because I wanna just, as soon as work ends at 6 on Friday, just go straight over to my parents' house. And then I don't have to worry about cooking because my parents cook. That's the best thing about parents. There's a lot of good things about parents, but one of the best things that I like about having parents is that they cook and they're good cooks. I guess if your parents aren't good cooks, then you wouldn't like having parents for that reason. But there are plenty of other reasons to like having parents. I'll just put that out there. So I work Friday. I'm just putting my last 2 work thingies in here. And I'm gonna put this down here because I'm gonna run in the morning with my girlfriends before work. It feels like it's going to fucking rain, but it will not rain. It's one of those days where it's like, if it would rain, the humidity would cut and I would be super pumped, and it won't do it. It's just making us all struggle here. And so like I did my hair down, I like straightened it and everything and did it all nice today because I was gonna film my Oh Hello Stationery unboxing. And I was like, fuck this. It is too fucking hot. So I pulled my hair back. I gave up and pulled my hair back. Anyway, I only have 1 day of weekend. I guess I could have done today and tomorrow as weekend. I have so much stuff on that day already that I'm gonna just do this. Because Sunday really is my week. Listen, the yearbook editor in me will never die, and things have to be laid out appropriately or I will have conniptions. Weekend. Here we go. So, okay. Thursday, this is date night. I am going to put my little date night sticker on here. It says significant otter time. Even though I don't know where we're going to go to dinner yet. Figure that out. And then Friday at work, I don't know what we're gonna do in the evening. I am gonna write in here that I'm staying at my parents' house. I haven't done any creative lettering in here. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Even though I wasn't at the party on Saturday night, husband was like, "Do you mind doing some lettering for me for the party?" I was like, "Of course I would do that for you." Okay, so staying at parents' house. I don't know what we're gonna do this night. But it won't be too late because I have to be up early running in the morning. So I have, I'm gonna guess 6 miles or so with my girls before work. I would think 6 miles is probably acceptable. I'll just write 6-ish in case we decide to do something different. 6-ish miles. And we're meeting at 6:30 a.m. That's our new, 6:30 a.m. is the new 7:30 a.m. That's when we meet. So then Sunday I have 17 miles. And I did not want to do 17 miles by myself again because it's just torture. So My friend Carla is pacing, it's called the Boston Harvest Half Marathon, and we have an area of Pittsburgh called Boston, and there's a trail there, and that's the Gap Trail that goes from Pittsburgh to DC, or Pittsburgh to Cumberland, and then it connects to the C&O, it goes all the way to DC. So on that trail they do this harvest, it's a 5K, 10K, and half marathon. So I'm gonna do the half marathon, and then I have to do 2 miles before and 2 miles after. And the 2 miles after have to be at marathon pace, and I was like, cool, marathon pace has gotta be pretty slow. And then coach was like, no, you're getting faster, your marathon pace is 9:23. And I was like, but what if I just try less? And she's like, no, keep doing what you're doing great. I'm like, why do you believe in me so much? So it's a hard problem to have someone believe in you as much as coach believes in me, you know? It's just hard. It's just hard out there for a fox. Okay. So, I don't like how that looks. I'm just gonna put long run down here, even though I'm gonna write it in here. This was the point last year when I realized I was ready to train for a marathon, because I was doing a half marathon as a training run, and I was like, maybe it's time now. And that was what motivated me to start training for marathon. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, and then we're doing brunch afterwards. That's right. I have 2 brunches this week. What a social butterfly I am. Oh my goodness. Look at me. Brunch, 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 brunch. I'm going to actually put on here Boston Harvest half +4. Carla's going to run the first 2 with me, and then she's like, I'm not fucking running a 9:23 after a half marathon. And I was like, you're lucky. I don't know where we're going to brunch, but my friend Catherine and I are going out for brunch after my run. Boop. And then we're having dinner at my parents'. Husband will be coming home from New York that night, and we wanted to see all their pictures from their trip, so we're gonna do that. And then because technically at midnight it's gonna be fall, we're gonna use Flora. I got this little, I don't know where the fuck I got this. Did I get this to Go Wild? It's all the seasons with Flora. And, oh, she's stuck. Oh no. No, girl, come on. Come on, girl. Woo! Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hello, fall. Cool. And then that way, that frees up this thing from plannersworld.com that I can use the little dog celebrating fall. The leaves falling. It's like a pinkish, like summery spring color, but the leaves are falling, so I think it's fall. It could be fall if I want it to be fall, okay? I like fall. Okay, did I forget anything? I am gonna put my habit trackers back. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do my creative mornings in these 2 days. I just realized that. I'll put my creative mornings after. This is why we check our planners for accuracy before we go on with our lives. Actually, I'm gonna use this one here because this one seems to go better with this color scheme here. And then I'll use a solid. I'm using up all these half boxes. I got these half boxes like, I'm gonna use them forever. They're gonna be around as long as I need them. No, they're gonna be gone in 2 weeks. But you can always order more. That's the thing. And I'll just put Flora in between there to signify that I'm gonna go for a heckin' walk. Saturday, I'm not gonna do any. Also, I don't work 9 to 6 on Saturdays. No, 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 no. That's why I took this job, because I don't. I work 10 to 5. There we go. I'm not gonna do a creative morning on Saturday because I'll be getting up to run in the morning before work, so we won't do that. But I will work on pictures when I get home. So probably just hang out with my parents and talk about life and stuff and things, and you know, I'll put some of these. I'll put this rocket ship, these embellishments on here. Oh, I was gonna put my habit trackers over here. So I will make sure that I'm doing my 30 minutes creative. I just am not gonna track it. I'm not gonna do it before work. I'm gonna make sure that I do it, but it'll be after work on Saturday, which is fine. Because that's why I'm done at 5 o'clock, so that I have the time to do the things. And then let's do no dishes in the sink. I have done way more than 30 minutes creative today, so I can check it off. I've been just working on pictures, and I did have to order the new shoes, as I mentioned, because some embellishments. Here's Constellation. That's the Dipper. That's what it is. It's gonna be like, I don't know what it is, but I do. It's the dipper. There we go. Look at that. I never use up full sheets of things, and I am proud of myself for that. Just a good feeling to use up a sheet. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. Do I have everything? I'm still gonna be doing chores tomorrow, so like, I'm gonna put Blobby in here. There's Blobby. He's got a little box, and that's because I'm gonna be like putting boxes away for my decorations and stuff. And that's a nice looking week. Look at that shit. Yeah, it looks very nice and full. I used my embellishments. Man, look at me, I'm like a real planner. Okay, so that's it. I hope this video doesn't turn out to be 400 years long. Subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw and you'd like to see more. Please check out, I will have another vlog coming this week on Wednesday. This should be posting tonight, Monday night. And subscribe if you haven't. Leave me comments, suggestions, questions, anything below. And I hope to see you all next week. Take care.